Hello, everyone, and we are live. And I see we already have people waiting here. I'm going live. I'm connected and waiting. Yay. And Peter is saying, I'm enjoying the discussions. Thank you so much. So, how's it going with the posted party today? I've got a very, very special guest. If you're watching, please comment below. How's it going with the posted party? Today is Fun Friday or family. Did you make your post? Please tell me where you're watching from. And also tell us what business you have so we can feature you. Okay, guys, so today I've got an amazing, amazing guest, and it's Ansa Lange. Now, Ansa, hello, Ansa.
Hi, Margriet.
Oh,
Can
so
you hear me?
nice to have you here.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. Yeah, and your background is looking great. So, Ansa, all the way from Bloemfontein. Um, guys, so Ansa is an amazing, amazing. She's also part of the business school and a coach now. And I actually invited her to come and talk to you. I just want to get my dog. So Ansa, while I get my little doggy because she's barking, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you. Thank you, Margriet. Guys, thank you very much for watching and those who will be watching the replay. I started with Margriet about 2, 3 years ago. And I was really petrified of posting. I was so scared of going on camera. I was even afraid of having my camera on when we did training calls. So I would have a little note over the camera so that nobody accidentally saw me and my microphone was always off. So I have really come a long way with Margriet's teachings. I'm a life coach and I do different kinds of therapies. Trauma is also one of my passions, and then I'm also a parenting coach. And it takes a lot of content to get out there, a lot of energy, but I do see the value of getting.
Wow. Ansa, thank you so much. I've got all the distractions gone now, the dog, and my daughter just came back from school. So you know what it's like, being a work from home mom. Sometimes it's chaotic, but anyway, Ansa, brilliant. Thank you so much. And I think it's so valuable to have you here to hear your journey, because I think there are a lot of people out there that can absolutely relate with you, relate with the fact that you're so scared to go online. And I think I really want to get this message out there that every single person has got something amazing to share and the impact they can make. So I want to hear from you. Guys, if you've got questions for Ansa relating to confidence to go on video or just wanting to say maybe you also feel like that, please post it there. Why is it so important, do you feel, to overcome this fear now, um, regardless of your age? Why do you feel it's so very important?
Okay, so first of all, your competition is out there. So if you want to get into the market, you need to get onto social media. Social media doesn't have to be a, um, a fashion show or a talent show. It is all about just being authentic. So the people who are on social media to see curated, perfect posts will not be looking at your posts. So they won't be judging your posts. They're not your tribe. So don't worry about them. Post for the people who you have compassion for, who you want to connect with, and your tribe will gather when you get your message out there. And if you need,
Wow.
yeah, they will flock together. If you get your message and your voice and your service and your product out there, your tribe will flock together. Birds of a feather flock together.
Mm.
then you will have your people supporting each other. Margriet, you've created an amazing community in your business school, which you also do with a posted party, because we can all support each other and we can see how we grow. And it's amazing to never go and delete your old posts so that you can go back and see where you come from and what you've done. The fear of posting should never hold you back from sharing your message, because even if you change one person's life or give one person the courage to get up or to up or to get out there on social media and do their thing, you have your purpose for that day or for that moment. Yeah, so
That's
so
amazing.
selfish to not show up. Because it's not.
Oh, that's so true. That is so true. It is selfish to not show up. And I think it's a difficult concept to grasp. But guys, your people are out there. I mean, yeah, if we start thinking about that. So we've got one question and we're going to see if we can answer it. You're welcome to post your questions. And Ansa, while we are reading this question, Michaela will also put up your Instagram. So where can people go and follow you to see your posts?
Okay, so Mind Shift with Ansa is all about getting your mind shifted to go where you want to go. And then I have Future Fit Parenting, which is also about shifting your mind in parenting. Yeah, so those are my two platforms that I'm very passionate about.
Okay, so we'll put that up just now.
And Future Fit Parenting, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So a Facebook user is asking simple question: must everything be in English? Does it help with numbers? Can I speak English but struggle with illness? And when I'm tired, it gets more difficult to speak in anything other than Afrikaans. So I think we've actually spoken quite a bit about this before, and I'll quickly just give my view. It really depends on you and your followers. So I think Ansa will also tell you, speak Afrikaans if you want to speak Afrikaans. Right, Ansa? What would you say?
That's right, yes. If your service will be rendered to Afrikaans speaking people, for instance, if your clients are going to be Afrikaans, gather your Afrikaans tribe. Then the English tribe is not really your audience. If it's a product that you have to get out to bilingual people, do a bit of Afrikaans, do a bit of English, see what works. Because often Afrikaans people disconnect when everything is in English. They as scared as we get to post, they get scared to engage because they scared they make a spelling mistake or they use wrong pens or whatever, and then they disengage. So it's a matter of trying out what's going to do. But if you have an Afrikaans audience, then go for Afrikaans. Establish as Afrikaans. Because I'm English speaking at home, I grew up Afrikaans. I do most of my stuff in English because I'm comfortable in English. And I often think that I should add some Afrikaans so that Afrikaans people know that I am Afrikaans. So yes, we have to just work it and see what we get, what the engagement we get.
Yeah. Yeah, so I agree with you. I do some things in Afrikaans, like last night. My live with Janine was in Afrikaans. I think the important thing is do what works for you. I mean, speak Spanish if that's going to help you show up. Just show up. Just start showing up. So do whatever works for you. And one can later figure out all the nitty gritties, but as long as you just go for it, like Ansa says, see what works for you, see what works for your audience. So here we've got one. My biggest fear of posting and alive is posting, and I'm scared my spelling is wrong. And there we go back. Or my English might be wrong. Even the way my stuff come over as I'm casually impaired and I do not make a list of spelling mistakes. Yes, so I think it's important to do spell checks before the time. So a great some great advice is do your content or your post on a Word document on the side and make sure that it is structured correctly. And that's why I say rather post less but have a quality post. So you can put it there, whether it's Afrikaans or English, put it there, maybe leave it for a while, read through it again. And that's why it's important to plan ahead, because now you can see how does this content sit with me. So yeah, I would say that. Let's see, when you're starting, how do you find your tribe or topic to talk about? So Ansa, do you want to answer that one?
Yes, yes, I would like to. It takes time. So give yourself time, start, get your message out, and see how you can tailor it. Like I said in the beginning, I've joined Magriet's Business School 2 or 3 years ago already, and it feels to me that I'm only finding my voice now. So as you go, you will realize that what you want to say and what your audience responds to is X, Y, Z. But just show up with whatever topic, even if it's a quote. Um, just just get the confidence and just get into the rhythm of getting out there. And even if you then have to make a little video and read the quote instead of just posting the quote, make it work for yourself so that the stress is less. You don't have to put up a 60-second curated video when you start posting. Yeah, just your tribe will get there as you find your voice. And as you find your voice and your topics change, people will leave if that's not their if that's not their interest, and that is fine because you want the people who are interested. So don't look at comments, don't look at likes, don't look at followers. Forget about all of that. Just put your word out there, put your story out there. Many people need to hear your story so that they have the inspiration or the courage to get up or to try something new or whatever your message is.
Absolutely. Boitumelo, thank you so much for your question as well. I think it's so true what Ansa is saying. It's really about how you translate. So it's almost like if you think of why do we watch, for instance, the news on a channel? Why do people, maybe you don't watch news, why do people watch the news? Because the news it's everywhere. You can read it, you can find it, but we would watch the news because we want to hear how they processed what is happening, and we want to hear it from someone. So that is why we would watch someone. How do you process this information? For instance, if you find a quote that's very inspirational to you and it means something to you, and you go and repost, you use that quote, and then in the caption you tell the story of what it means for you in this moment of your life, you know, and that is sort of how you start finding it, and that will people will your tribe will resonate with that. But it's also a fact, like what Ansa is saying, it does take time. Remember when you're a baby and you start to speak a new language, you make all kinds of sounds because you actually want to make the sound the perfect sounds, but just you have to make different sounds and see what goes where. So the best is to just start where you are, and it is okay. In the beginning, not many people are going to see the post anyway. So if it's not the best post ever, that's okay. You're actually posting for yourself in the beginning to find your own voice and your own confidence. So someone is saying, love that answer, reading it. Thank you. Guys, so it is Friday. It is day 8, I think, of the posted party. Or day, what is it, Michaela? I'm not sure now, but anyway, it is Friday. So for Friday, we have to share something fun, something family. Let me know in the comments, have you shared something today on social media? Remember, if we think of Instagram, there are stories, there's the feed. If you feel like you don't want to share something on the feed, you can do it in stories, or you can maybe try a reel if you're really brave. I had such a nice chat with Janine last night about doing reels and her whole journey. Ansa, thank you for sharing your heart, Ansa. Such powerful tips. Oh my goodness. Ansa, this
It's
is,
only a
this is what I just. Hmm?
It's a pleasure. And you know what, if I may ask, add this, if you sit in a doctor's room or you stand at the magazine stand in the shop, you are not going to buy the magazine that you want to look through and criticize. We value our time too much. You're going to pick up the magazine that you like and that you're going to enjoy and find value in. So don't worry about the criticism. Don't worry about the judgment and the fear of whatever. We watch the stuff we. So yeah, just forget about the criticism and being judged, because people value their time too much to go and follow you to see how bad you're doing. They'll go and watch something they like. So get out there and post, just post. And please tag me in your Friday. I would love to go and see what you did, and I promise you I'll engage. So tag me in that.
And the important thing now is that Ansa had to be very brave to overcome this fear of social media and speaking on camera. And look how beautiful she looks now. But now you guys have got a problem. And that problem is we are shifting the ball, because now it's your responsibility. You don't have an excuse anymore. Now you have to go and show up, because you know what, just as Ansa is really teaching us and inspiring us today, she could only do it because she overcame that fear, or she is in the journey of that. I don't think we ever overcome it. We are in the journey. We actually act regardless of the fear. You learn to act regardless of the fear. But now that you have this value and that you have this truth with you, you have to go and implement it so that you can be an inspiration to someone else along the way. Because Ansa, what would have happened if you just decided you're never going to come in front of the camera? I mean, like you said, you sat behind a black screen. I mean, how many people would have missed out?
I would have missed so many opportunities. Um, yes, and I think the feedback I get really brings me so much satisfaction, and knowing that overcoming that, and it is a journey. It's every day. Just showing up brings value to somebody else's life. And often I have had people who never comment on any posts, and then I'll get this direct message that says, I really needed what you posted today. And then she has never ever engaged with me. So don't think that your posts don't make an impact. And something Magritte taught me very early in my journey, and I don't even know if you can remember it, is go and write down the 3 people who is holding you from posting. Who are you afraid of? Whose judgment, whose criticism? And you go and decide how much of your power you want to give them. How much of your power are you giving away to those 3 people? How important are they really in your life and preventing you from getting that message across? And yeah, once you've written that down, you'll see that these 3 people are actually not worth dominating what you have to offer. They shouldn't.
They're not actually worrying about you. They're not even looking at you.
That's
They don't
right.
care.
That's right. Somebody said to me, "Oh no, but my hair." I said, "You know what? They're so busy worrying about their own hair. They're not looking at your hair. They just want a message." Yeah. So we have to get over ourselves, but we also have to just go and identify exactly what is holding us back, and how much power do we really want to give people, or those things holding us back.
So, for those of you just tuning in, I'm talking to Ansa, and we're talking all about overcoming your fear of social media so that you can show up and make a change in the world. Yay! And Ansa's doing an amazing job. So, someone was asking, a Facebook user is asking, what is our work for today? Guys, remember I did give you a little guide as well. Where's mine now? A little guide. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So today it's all about, it's Friday Fun Day. So you can either, remember I said you must you can post something that's entertaining. So Fun Day is all about just having fun. Maybe do a funny meme or a quote, or you can feature your family or talk about that. So that's your work for today. And someone is asking, okay, Summer Tanya Yunay is asking any tips for encouraging engagement. So, when will you get engagement? We have to think about that when you really connect with someone. So, if you go and post something and you share a story behind it and then maybe ask a question, that works very well. On Instagram, you can use the story stickers for engagement. That's great. Ask your followers a question, and see how they engage. So that would be my tip. The link to follow Ansa, there you go at the bottom. Follow Ansa on Instagram, Mindship with Ansa, and Future Fit Parenting for those of you who are parents. Ansa, thank you so much. Now, if you've got one last tip for everyone watching today, what would it be? What do you want to leave with them?
Um, that you are already a winner. You just have to go and claim your prize. Yeah.
Love
You,
that. Love that.
yeah, you in the only
Wow.
competition is with yourself and you winning.
Ansa, you made my day. Guys, you
And
are
thank
already a winner.
yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you who are watching the replay, someone is saying, Amen, love it. Amen to that. Absolutely, Ansa. You are already a winner. You need to go and claim your prize. You have to crown yourself. Ooh, love that. Everyone's loving it. Guys, go and follow Ansa. She's so inspirational. Remember, if you haven't booked for the masterclass yet, you have to book for the masterclass. I'm launching something amazing, amazing on the masterclass. It's magriet.co/masterclass. Please go and register. Michaela, jy's op it, hoor. You can see there at the bottom, magriet.co/masterclass. And I'm also going to tell you guys who are the winner of the posted party. So make sure you go and register for that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ansa. Thank you. I just want to thank you for being brave enough to act regardless of your own fears, because of that you are an inspiration to others. You make an impact and you are a true wave maker. Thank you so much, Ansa.
Thank you for the opportunity and all your kind words, guys. I really appreciate it. It's great. It's great to be cheered on. And if you tag me, I'll be cheering for you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, guys, bye
Thank you.
bye. Have an awesome weekend. It was lovely chatting to you.